Welcome to Vision Plus and welcome back to this Senior for Mathematics on equation of a circle. We are now looking at example 1 under the expanded form of the equation of a circle. Example 1 says that we are given centers and radii of circles and that we need to find the equations in the expanded form. So example 1, part A says that we have center 2 and -3 and then radius of 5 units, and then we need to find the equation in the expanded form. What do we need to do here? We need to quote the formula for the expanded form, which says that x squared plus y squared minus 2ax minus 2by plus c equals to 0, where a and b are the coordinates of the center. That means we have been given a and b. What is left here? We are only left with c. C is what we don't know, because here we just substitute for a, b and c, and now we don't know c. C is what we don't know. So let us find c, then we substitute for c here, substitute for b and a, and that is the expanded equation of the circle. What do we know? We know that c, remember we said it is the combined group of constants. So we say that c is given by a squared plus b squared minus r squared in the previous class. So for us to find c, we simply need to substitute for a, substitute for b, and substitute for r, which are here, a, b, and r. That means here our c becomes, what is a? A is 2 squared plus, what is b? Put them in the brackets so that we don't make errors in terms of signs. B is -3 squared, and then minus r. What is r? R is 5 squared. And then you create the calculator. 2 squared plus -3 squared minus 5 squared. I'm getting -12. Because we shall have 4. We shall have 4 plus 9 minus 25. Yes, I'm getting -12. C can be negative, can be positive, can be a decimal number. Okay? C can be negative, can be positive. It is only R that cannot be negative. The moment you get your R to be negative anywhere, it is wrong. But C can be positive, negative, or fractions. R can be anything but not negative. So after getting C here, what do? We just come back and substitute. Substitute for A, B, and C, because here we have looked for C. That means that we shall have x squared, you don't substitute for x and y in this case, plus y squared minus 2a. What is a? It has occurred here. A is 2. And then you attach x minus 2b. What is b? B is -3. Then you attach that one, and then plus c. What is c? C is -12. So plus -12 equals to 0. And then we need to just simplify further. This time is this, this time is this, and then we operate that sign. So therefore now the equation becomes x squared plus y squared, -2 times 2x, -4x, so we shall have minus 4x, -2 times -3, +6, we shall have +6y. There is this y here. Positive times negative becomes negative, so here we shall have -12 equals to 0. So that is the answer in the expanded form of the equation of a circle. Going to part B. Part B says that we are given center -4, 1, and radius 6. What do we need to do? We start by quoting the formula for the expanded equation of circle given by x squared plus y squared minus 2ax minus 2by plus c equals to 0. What do you do here then? We have A is here, we have B, and we have R. But in the equation, there is nowhere we are seeing R. We only have A, B, and C. A and B are given as coordinates of the center, but we do not have C. So we need to find C, but we are not given C, just to substitute. But we know that C is given by A squared plus B squared minus R squared. Substitute for A, B, and R. A is -4, put them in the brackets, plus B is 1 squared minus minus R. R is 6 squared. We subtract away R squared. It's not simply a sum. We add A squared plus B squared, but we take away R squared. Then we press the calculator. -4 squared plus 1 squared minus 6 squared. I'm getting -19. -19. 4 squared plus 1 minus 36. Yes. So our C is -19. So after getting C here, then we simply come and substitute for A, B, and C. And that is the answer. So therefore here we shall have x squared plus y squared minus 2a. What is a? A is -4. And there is that x attached minus 2. What is b? B is 1. There is 1 plus c. What is c? C is -19. Then equal to 0. Don't forget to say equals to 0. And then from here we simplify further. This now gives us x squared plus y squared. -2 times -4, positive 8 x. -2 times 1, -2. These signs, positive times negative, gives us -19 equals to 0. So this is the answer. This is the answer. In the second case, this was the answer in the first case. And then from there, we go to part C. And for part C, we shall apply the same procedure and concept. You could pause the video and try it out so that you see how far you are going already. Center. The center is given as 0, 0, and the radius is given as 7 units. What do we need to do? We compare it to the expanded form of the equation of a circle. That is the expanded equation of a circle where A and B are coordinates of the center and R is there. We have A and B, which are the coordinates given, but we don't have C. And we know that C is not given anyway. C is not given. So we just need to find C, we substitute for A, B, and C, and that is the answer. But we know that C is given by A squared plus B squared minus R squared. Substitute for A. A is 0 squared plus B is also 0 squared minus R squared. This means that we shall have minus R squared. What is R squared? R squared is 7 squared. Yes. 0, 0. That means we shall have -49. What is the calculator? 0 squared plus 0 squared minus 7 squared is -49. This is the value of C. So after getting C, we come back and substitute for A, B, and C. Therefore, we shall have x squared plus y squared minus 2 times A. What is A? A is 0. X plus, it is not plus, it is minus in the formula, please. It's minus in the formula. Minus 2b. B is also 0. Y plus C. C is -49 equals to 0. What do you do here? You simplify further, giving us here x squared plus y squared. -2 times 0 times x, it is 0. -2 times 0 times y, it is 0. And then negative times positive here, it gives us -49 equals to 0. And this is the answer in the expanded form. People might say that, is it always that the value of C is negative? No, it is not a must that the value of C is negative. But in the three cases we have seen, it is giving us negative, but can be negative or positive, as we shall see in the coming examples. This is just example 1. So that is the solution to example 1.